is the cutest mistake you've ever seen someone make? My coworker's 5-year-old daughter, Charlotte, thought I was rich because I always had fancy coffee. It started when she visited the office and saw my daily Starbucks cup. Her eyes went wide. Mommy, why does Camilla drink princess coffee every day? Her mom laughed it off, but Charlotte was dead serious. From then on, whenever she saw me, she'd whisper conspiratorially, "Are you a secret millionaire?" I asked what gave it away. Charlotte had compiled evidence like a tiny detective. You have the fancy cups with your name on them, you wear grown-up clothes with no stains, and you have your own parking spot. The parking spot thing killed me. It was just assigned employee parking, but to her, it screamed wealth. She started bringing me drawings of mansions, convinced that's where I lived. This is your house, right? With the pool and the horse stable? Each drawing got more elaborate. Helicopter pads, gold fountains, rooms just for shoes, at least 3 swimming pools, and always a special coffee room. When I mentioned my friend who's a doctor, Charlotte's jaw dropped. Do you have doctor friends too? Do you know any princesses? What about movie stars? Can you introduce me to Elsa, the really adorable part? She started a business selling friendship bracelets to her classmates, telling them she was saving up to be rich like Camilla so we can have coffee dates at fancy places and maybe buy a castle together. Her mom found a piggy bank in Charlotte's room labeled Camilla Money with $3.47 inside, mostly pennies, some nickels, and one precious tooth fairy dollar she'd been saving for months. She'd counted it so many times the coins were practically polished. Charlotte would give me detailed business updates every time she saw me. I sold 2 bracelets today, only 47 more, and I can afford fancy coffee. She had calculations written in crayon on construction paper, mapping out her path to wealth with little dollar signs and smiley faces. She'd also offer unsolicited financial advice with the confidence of a tiny Warren Buffett. My mom says rich people invest their money. You should buy more coffee cups. They're clearly working for you. Maybe get some with diamonds or ones that play music. Charlotte started dressing up when she knew I'd be around, wearing her fanciest dress, her mom's clip-on earrings, and practicing walking in plastic high heels. Rich people should look nice together, she'd explain seriously, adjusting imaginary pearls. She even practiced rich people talk, holding her pinky up when drinking juice boxes and saying things like "indeed," "how delightful," and "marvelous" in the most sophisticated voice a 5-year-old could muster. Sometimes she'd throw in completely made-up fancy words. That's very sophisticulous, don't you think? Her mom told me Charlotte had started asking for business meetings during playtime, where she'd sit at her little plastic table with a toy phone and pretend to make important calls. "Hello, this is Charlotte. I'd like to order 1 million friendship bracelets, please." Last week, Charlotte proudly announced she'd finally saved enough. She handed me a crumpled $5 bill and said, "Now we can both be rich together. I'll buy your coffee today." She'd drawn little hearts on the bill with red crayon. We went to Starbucks together. When the barista asked for her order, Charlotte whispered, "1 rich people coffee, please," and slid her $5 across the counter like she was making a $1 million business deal. She even tried to shake the barista's hand. She insisted on carrying both drinks, walking with exaggerated, careful steps like she was carrying liquid gold worth more than the crown jewels. "This is the best day ever," she announced to everyone in earshot, including confused strangers. "I'm having coffee with my rich friend Camilla. We're business partners now." I didn't have the heart to tell her my fancy coffee was just the cheapest Pike Place blend, and my mansion was a cramped studio apartment where I ate cereal for dinner, used a milk crate as a nightstand, and my car was held together by rare duct tape and sheer determination. But watching her face light up as she sipped her rich people drink, a kid's hot chocolate with extra whipped cream, rainbow sprinkles, and a paper umbrella she specifically requested, I realized something beautiful. Sometimes the most magical mistakes are the ones that make someone believe ordinary things are extraordinary, and ordinary people can be heroes worth saving up for, one friendship bracelet at a time. Charlotte still draws me mansions every few weeks, each one more elaborate than the last, complete with coffee fountains and rooms full of Starbucks cups. And I still pretend I might live in one someday, because her belief in my imaginary wealth has become the brightest part of my very average, wonderfully ordinary days.